Witajcie, z tej strony Matus, witajcie w kolejnym odcinku z Dragon Age Inkwizycja. W tym odcinku rozpoczniemy dodatek ostatni z Inkwizycji, jest to Intruz. I ta misja praktycznie się dzieje 2 lata po wydarzeniach z podstawki. Tak więc po rozpoczęciu tej gry nie będzie opcji powrotu. Jeśli jak skończymy tę grę, już nie będziemy mogli wrócić do questów, które mamy aktualnie. Czyli to jest jakby pełne zakończenie gry, już nie ma opcji wrócić. No tak więc cóż, nie będę za bardzo się rozgadywał o tym dodatku, bo praktycznie za bardzo recenzji o nim nie słyszałem. Znaczy widziałem, ale nie czytałem, powiedzmy, żeby sobie nie zepsuć fanu. Gdyż w odróżnieniu od Szczęka Kona to ponoć ma być bardziej rozwinięty dodatek pod względem fabularnym. Bo Hakon jednak, no, to było za krótkie. I miejmy nadzieję, że to będzie lekko dłuższe, że dociągnę do 40 powiedzmy odcinków. No dobra. Rozpoczynamy grę, nie ma za bardzo opcji wybrać teamu, gdyż to jest wstępniak. Tak, wiem, robiłem sobie test poza odcinkiem, ale spokojnie, za bardzo spoilera nie mam. Tylko była scenka i potem od razu wróciłem z powrotem do save'a. Tak więc jak wspominałem, będzie scenka, to się teraz przymykam i widzimy się już po cutscence.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Inquisition, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Intruz de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
They had better be recovering. Corypheus has been dead for 2 years.
Not all wounds heal quickly, but I hope the worst is behind us. The Inquisition forces were of great help tending the sick. The Elysian soldiers at Suladin Keep, somewhat less so. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria has done what she can to keep the peace, and I admire the reforms she has brought. Nevertheless, she will be the first to say that she is a better warrior than a diplomat.
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. And of course, there is the Tevinter ambassador. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Tak oto zrobiliśmy wstępnie, jak powiedzmy taki prolog. I mamy opcję teraz iść do głównego zadania. Też możemy jeszcze pogadać z przyjaciółmi. I ponoć jak pogadamy z nimi teraz, to już później nie będziemy mogli, tak więc trzeba korzystać powiedzmy z okazji póki jest. Więc postaram się z każdym pogadać, jak będzie opcja. Ten chyba nie będzie chciał ze mną gadać niestety. Przynajmniej nie teraz. No to cały odcinek praktycznie poświęcę, żeby się przywitać. I dopiero tak na poważnie się zajmiemy fabułą w kolejnym. Więc jak nie chcecie powiedzmy patrzeć, jak ja robię takie poboczne same zadania, no to zapraszam w tej chwili do odcinka numer 2, który być może będzie w ciągu najbliższych dni. Jak chcecie patrzeć, no to zapraszam do oglądania.
I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Wait, what?
It's for his birthday.
Do Canary even have birthdays?
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right? We have the best job.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Ja się tak spytam, czemu krasnolud tam siedział?
Maybe.
Nie byłoby, że jakby stamtąd zszedł?
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
A ten udawał, że niesie, brawo.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls. And then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Nie przyniosą tego, nie ma opcji.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasrat, remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Przyznam, questa nie rozumiałem. On wiedział, że oni mu to przyniosą. To po co ja tu w ogóle
Inquisitor Herald.
byłem? No,
Glad to be back for whatever it is this lot have
a
shoved
może
up
teraz
their
coś
sleeves.
sam powie, czy
Just
też nie?
right up in there.
Wtedy ją trochę olewałem, jak grałem w
It's
podstawkę.
been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
No, czyli raczej nic nam nie powie. Być może jakbyśmy byli kobietą, byśmy mieli z nią romans, to pewnie by nam coś więcej powiedziała. Ale no cóż, gra nie pozwala. Aha, zgaduję, że muszę tam wejść na górę, czyli po schodach oczywiście. I ciekawe, czy tu jest Blackwell, bo coś mi się wydawało, że on został chyba skazany. Albo Cole też. Właśnie nie pamiętam. Pamiętam, że jakiejś postaci tu nie może być. Znaczy mogą być, ale w mojej historii chyba któraś z tych postaci być nie może.
It's so good to see you, darling. I've been
Tam
feeding
tarta
Orlean
osa
diplomats
z,
all afternoon.
powiedzmy,
Have they given you
dziewczyną
trouble?
pogadamy. Jak
Not at all.
w nawiasie
It is
oczywiście.
quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers
A
may...
ciekawy jestem, czy jest opcja
No.
ślubu.
No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Jak ma być relaks, to mnie do siebie zaprosi, będzie prościej.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. Sometimes, I'm afraid I do not make enough time for you, my love. Please, come with me tonight.
If it makes you happy, how can I refuse?
Oh, wonderful. I was worried we wouldn't find the time. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Jaka mina.
Is the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in
Też
feathers?
mi się podobało,
Oh, it's
było
all very
zajebiste.
simple.
Daję
The
oklejkę.
first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
The performance pales in comparison to the lovely lady I
No
saw.
pewnie.
You are sidestepping the question.
Nie mogę, powiedzmy, wytrzymać
Love
tego
leaves my tongue
zachwytu.
tied.
Well, in that case, I suppose allowances can be made. I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any earringing should go away in a day or two.
I co, to tyle jest? Żadnych seksów nie będzie? Lekko zawiedziony jestem. Ale wciąż optymistyczny, że może będzie obcy ślub. Ponoć z kulenem można mieć, z serą można mieć, znaczy zresztą można mieć, to akurat nie wiem. Awarik ciągle ma focha na mnie, szkoda. Co nam jeszcze został? Aha, Kulen, Vivien, Leliana i kto? Nie, chyba wszyscy. Czyli Blackwalla i Cola na razie brak.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Of course.
Może trochę to jest nudne,
Will you
no
walk
ale
with me?
ja po prostu chcę sobie z każdym pogadać zanim zrobię questa, gdyż jest ryzyko, że później go zrobić nie będę mógł.
The first time I came to the
A więc
Winter
sorry,
Palace,
musiałem to
I
zrobić.
was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Everything changes. People most of all.
Yes. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
What? You're not serious.
They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Teraz to chyba nam została Vivienne.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I hope all is well with you and Ambassador Montillier.
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
How do you think the conference will end? What do you think they'll decide?
It's all foolish posturing. The nations of Thedas know they can only politely ask the Inquisition to be on its way. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Się zrelaksowałem. Kilka minut. Jak najlepsze spa trwa z godziny minimum. A tu było kilka minut, ja się nawet nie zdążyłem aż tak zrelaksować. Ja jeszcze cały czas jestem sztywny, po prostu. To mnie nie ruszyło. Dobry pomysł twórców, ale lekko słaby. Przynajmniej jeśli chodzi o ten
Not at
aspekt.
all. The Earl of Redcliffe was telling me of events in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
I am supposed to be impartial while speaking for the Chantry, but I confess that neutrality is beyond me. For all our differences, I began the Inquisition. I helped set it on its path. Its fate will always matter to me.
When world powers want to discuss plans for the future, I get nervous.
I share your concern. The Inquisition is still needed. Some delegates do not yet understand that. I must attend to other matters. If you need me, I am ready to assist. Unconditionally.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
To została nam jeszcze jedna osoba. Ambasador oczywiście z Orle. I na tym praktycznie odcinek skończymy.
But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Pavus.
Oh, riveted. Orle wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavus is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor. Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orle wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
The Inquisition's grown. It would be shocking if they didn't find us a threat.
Yet you've started no major wars. The Inquisition is a very considerate rival. I've not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Wiem najważniejsze, na pewno nie będę sprzedawał Inkwizycji, czyli na pewno nie będę, powiedzmy, psem skagańcem dla Orle. I na pewno też nie zlikwiduję jej dla Ferelden, bo powiedzmy, no boją się tak, że ten wściekły wilk, powiedzmy, ich pokąsa. Więc jakby znaleźć wyjście pośrednie. Co by, powiedzmy, tak nie schodziło, no. To raczej nie szkodziłoby, jakbym został i to byłaby neutralność, tak? Że mamy, powiedzmy, w dupie Orle, mamy w dupie Fereldena, jak coś się stanie, to powiedzmy, możemy pomóc, ale nie musimy.
Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
A, jeszcze tu ktoś siedzi. No tak, nie pogadaliśmy z nim jeszcze. No i tak więc mamy już wszystko zrobione. Pogadaliśmy z każdym. I co nam pozostało? Pozostało nam iść do wejścia. Komentujcie, subskrybujcie, oceniajcie. Widzimy się w drugim prawilnym odcinku tego dodatku.
Hello, my love.
A oryginalnie chyba 29. I rozpoczniemy fabułę z Świętą Radą. Jeszcze tylko zobaczę z Josephine i możemy kończyć. Tak więc się żegnam z wami, do zobaczenia później. Na razie, cześć.